importance of volunteering in a community, state, or county. A couple stories. People wonder why people volunteer. I volunteered for 27 years at West Hill Valley Volunteer Fire Department. People wonder why. One, my dad did it. I got to volunteer with my dad. Secondly, in 2000, April of 2000, we were dispatched to a call. I was officer in charge. We got paged out to an electrocution. Northwestern Energy and a crew were moving a house down a few drive. Something went terribly wrong. They had a power line arc against one of their trucks. One of their crew members was electrocuted. I arrived on scene first, did a scene size up, made sure it was safe for my crew. His crew was working on reviving him. So my crew worked on reviving this Northwestern Energy employee. This doesn't happen very often, but we saved the guy. Years later in a store in Helena, Montana, I was shopping. The guy walked up to me and said, "Thank you for saving my life." Recognized me for saving his life. That is why you volunteer. That is why it's important to volunteer. In 2009, West Hill Valley Volunteer Fire Department and several other volunteer fire departments were dispatched as a task force to Stillwater County to assist with fighting a fire, wildland fire, that was threatening structures, threatening lives, and it was a huge fire. We got on scene 9:30 at night. Wind was blowing 60 miles an hour. It was 70,000 acres. 10:30 was 170,000 acres. That's how fast it grew, and that's how fast the wind was blowing. We spent time there working all night long. The next morning we received an order from Governor Schweitzer that we were going to save the little town of Fishtail because it was a tourist town for the state of Montana. My crew and several other fire departments worked side by side and did a backburn, unknown amount of acres to save this little town of Fishtail. We saved the town of Fishtail. That's why you volunteer, folks. That's why it's important to give back to your community. So what are some of the rewards of volunteering? We talked about saving lives. That doesn't happen very often. Making a positive impact on somebody's day. As a volunteer in emergency services, you can do that. You can make a positive impact on somebody's day. Being part of a crew that's amazing, you get to build camaraderie, build lifelong friendships. Being a part of the command staff. That's very important. Having a command staff that's well trained is very important. A motto of ours is to make sure everybody comes home. And I can honestly say in 15 years as a captain/EMT, I brought everybody home and nobody was hurt on my watch. Quote from a chief, Tom Leonard, West Hill Valley Volunteer Fire Department. Train like it's real life. If you train like it's real life, you're going to succeed and always come home to your family. Train like it's real life. Some of the types of volunteer programs, if it's not your thing to be in emergency services, because it's not for everybody. Sheriff's Office, Red Cross. What do these organizations do? What does Red Cross do? They teach CPR to their community, so you can make a positive impact that way. Animal shelters. You can feed and water animals that are waiting to be adopted, or take care of animals that may not be able to be adopted. Kiwanis, they give back to students to make it easier for them to attend college. Boy or Girl Scouts, those are organizations that have a positive impact on our younger youth. When they grow up, they have leadership skills they can use and build lifelong skills that they can use forever. Some of the benefits of being a volunteer is making a difference within your community. The savings to a community is huge. In 2014, West Helena Valley Volunteer Fire Department put in 6,800 hours of volunteer time and saved the community right at $120,000. That's in volunteer man hours. There are 10,000 volunteers in the state of Montana in emergency services only. That's just in emergency services. What is a volunteer hour? A volunteer hour is almost $20 an hour in the state of Montana. So that's a lot of time that we spend trying to make an impact in our community. It's a huge commitment, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I loved every minute of it. I have no regrets. So today, I hope that you now know more about volunteering, the importance of volunteering, and how it can make an impact not only in your life, but in the community's life, the state's life, and in the county you live in. Professionally, because I was a captain on West Helena Valley Volunteer Fire Department, I was able to graduate with honors from Red Rocks Community College in 2014 with a degree in emergency management and planning. I hope to use that degree to advance my career professionally, whether it be at the state of Montana, some other state, or within my county. So once again, I hope you guys all know and realize the importance of volunteering and why you should volunteer. And I thank you for coming today. I hope all of you have a great weekend and a great day. Thank you.